If you guys are looking to buy sports cards, basketball cards, football cards, baseball cards, comic books, memorabilia, do what I do. Use the Fanatics Marketplace. Just make sure you use the affiliate link that's located in this YouTube description at the very top or the QR code that's attached.
All right, guys, mail day number 159. You're probably catching this on a Saturday if you're timely and you know my schedule. I usually release these mail days on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays, but usually Saturday mornings. This is a juicy one, guys. You're going to like this one. It's only 6 cards, so it's not going to be long, and it is 6 Michael Jordan cards. And each one of these cards is pretty damn relevant. So these are all welcome additions. Every single one of these, 5 out of 6 of these cards are Michael Jordan hierarchy cards. So interesting. I'll show you guys, as always, I like to do my videos showing you my cards in the Fanatics Collect Vault, and then I like to kind of explain to you guys how they fit into my collection, why I picked this one up, why this grade, why that grade, was it a good price point, different stuff like that, show you how it kind of fits together, because I feel like I'm building it's almost like you're building a house and you're laying a foundation, and then you build the verticals with the frame, and then you sheetrock it, and so I'm building a little Jordan castle, and it's kind of funny to see how these fit in brick by brick, and then sometimes you take a brick out and you replace it with a better brick, a more stable brick, and so that's just kind of what I do on these mail day videos. Again, Fanatics Collect Vault is the place where I choose to keep my entire Michael Jordan collection, and all of my cards, to be quite honest with you. So well over a couple of thousand cards are sitting up in Oregon in the Fanatics Collect Vault. It is indispensable and necessary in the way that I collect and the way that I invest in sports cards. So if it's something that you're interested in, you can support the Cajun Cardboard channel when you submit your cards to the Fanatics Collect Vault, to either vault them for archival purposes, just to keep them there, because that's where you look at your collection like me, or if you choose to sell the cards. Anytime you submit cards up to Fanatics, please consider using the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N. It is the primary way. There's a bunch of ways to support my channel. They're all listed in my YouTube description, but this is the primary way that I pay for what I do to create the content that I create to you guys, to continue to be the most consistent content creator in the universe. So here we go. What did I say? 6 cards, mail day number 159. I've got a shared link created, which is another great feature with Fanatics Collect. If you're vaulting your cards with them and you want to share, if I wanted to do a 975 card mail day right now, I could do that, and it would take me about 45 seconds to put that link together, and we could start going, baby. That would be one hell of a long but a fun video. So there is no limit to all of the different things that you can do with the Fanatics Collect Vault as far as sharing your cards, pictures, high-def images of your cards that you don't have to take. I'm terrible with that crap. You guys can see on my grade reveal videos, I don't know what I'm doing. So I let Fanatics do all of the work for me as far as the images. All right, card number 1. We got 6 of them. Like I said, 6 Jordans, 5 hierarchy. Well, this is a card number, the 1998 Skybox Thunder Boss number 7 PSA 8. Very miserable card to get in a high grade, and a very expensive card to get in a high grade. So as you guys know, the way I work in this hierarchy world that I'm living in is I'll pick up an 8 as a placeholder. I'll pick up a 9. I'll pick up a BGS 8.5. I'll do what I need to do to put a placeholder in. I've got a spreadsheet with the entire hierarchy in there that you guys may or may not have created on your own. I will highlight the card in a particular color based on the grade that I have. My goal, of course, is to get a gem mint copy of every card in the hierarchy. You and I both know that is insane, impossible, and immeasurable task that it will never be completed. Nobody on earth can do that. No one in the hobby has even come close to doing that in the highest grade, to the best of my knowledge. So this is a placeholder. It's a Skybox Thunder PSA 8. Of course, the great Stephon Marbury, Coney Island's finest, is trying to contest that shot from MJ. I liked his card. I like the blue and yellow. I like the weird green and yellow Jordans. Every once in a while you run across a Jordan that's kind of a weird contrast. It's not a perfect color match. It's the opposite, right? Blue, yellow, red's weird. MJ, some bosses rule by fear and intimidation, some lead by Zen philosophy, Phil Jackson, and some just go out and lead by example like you. Day in, day out, hard work, offense, defense. This is how it's done. We love your management style because you do whatever it takes. The company dominates and gets results. When it's all said and done, everyone knows who the real boss is. Air. That's corny, but I would also argue that he did rule by fear and intimidation. If you watch The Last Dance, I can pretty much verify that all of his teammates would think the same thing. So love him or hate him, that is who Jordan was and how he got the job done to the tune of 6 titles. This is big. So this is where we start with the little bit bigger cards. This is the 1997 SPX Gold number 6 die cut Michael Jordan BGS 9.5. So that makes it a Pop 4 card. This is a big card for me. As you guys know, there was the regular, the bronze, the silver, the sky, the gold, and then the mother of all, the grand finale, which is a humongous card, which more on that in just a second because I do have a copy of that card. I just wanted to share with you guys this BGS 9.5. Normally the issue with these cards is you'll see tremendous chipping on the back around these curved edges on the bottom or the curved edges on the top. This 9.5 looks great. I'll be honest with you. The front, you can find a real clean image of the front on various grades, PSA 8, PSA 9, BGS 8.5, but it's the back where you get the trouble. Trust me, I know I've held tons of these raw of the various parallels in my hands, and they are a problem. This is a hierarchy card in the Michael Jordan hierarchy as well. I'm going to show you my SPX Rainbow right now, and so again, placeholder bronze, I need to upgrade that. That's a very weak placeholder right there. Let's see if, yeah, so you can see, look at these edges, guys. Look at the edges. You see how it's all white and crusty and snowy over there? That is usually where you're going to have your issues. Left looks good. Right side looks shredded, and that's why it's an 8. So that's my bronze 8. This is my sky 8. Next one is going to be my silver PSA 9. I recently upgraded from an 8 to a 9 in a silver, so I bought the 9, sold the 8. And so silver, I've got the 9. As you see, I've got the gold 8. That was a placeholder. That's also not a cheap card. Let's see if that 8's got some, yeah, see the 8 edge right here? Look at the edge on this 8. It's that right edge, guys. It's more the right edge even than it is the curved edges. Look at the right edge, just torn to pieces. That's not what the BGS 9.5 looked like. Look at the 9.5 edge. Very nice and sharp and clean. Going back to the 8, that's what I'm replacing. So I'm out with the 8, and I am in with the 9.5. And then there's the 9.5. Now, you may notice you did not see my grand finale, and that is because I don't know where you're going to watch this video, what day this is going to be, and what videos you haven't seen, but I recently did one of the biggest deals in the history of my hobby career with one of the great collectors, the Candyman, here in the Michael Jordan card world. We got a deal done where I traded for a tier 1 grail without getting into details, and in addition to offset the price of that tier 1 grail, I traded him my PSA 9 grand finale, which is a very low pop card. In exchange, he gave me back a PSA 8 grand finale. So I downgraded on my grand finale, a tier 1 Jordan card, in order to get a pretty large cash credit towards the purchase price of the tier 1 card that I picked up, that you will see in a mail day very soon, I assure you of that. So stay tuned for more details on that. So that's my 1997 SPX Rainbow. Of course, I've got a gold PSA 8 for sale, so that will be for sale. Be on the lookout on Fanatics Collect. Remember, if you're ever buying cards on Fanatics Collect Weekly, Premier, Buy Now Marketplace, please do me a favor. It's no skin off your back. It don't cost you any money. If you can go into my YouTube description and use that Cajun affiliate link, a little fraction of what you spend to buy these beautiful cards will go to support the Cajun Cardboard channel out of the pockets of Fanatics Collect, not out of your pocket. So if you could think of me when you're buying on Fanatics Collect or selling on Fanatics Collect, I'd truly appreciate it and be eternally grateful. All right, card number 3. What are we talking about? I picked up a second copy. I picked up a second copy of this Number Crunchers right here. Again, Number Crunchers, just like that SPX 6 we looked at. Usually it's the black edges and corners that we have the issues with. This one looked really good. It was a PSA 10. I liked the price of it, and so I picked up a second copy. As you can see, now I have 2 PSA 10 Number Crunchers in here. I might start to dabble in picking up some duplicates of some Michael Jordan cards here and there. Stay tuned. I'm not a hoarder, but when the opportunity presents itself, you may see me do some of the stuff like this. So that's what I did on card number 3. Just picked up a second copy of that Number Crunchers. That was a purchase that came in Fanatics Collect Weekly number 138. Also, in Fanatics Collect Weekly number 138, this has been a bear of a card for me to find. The PSA 10 is a big boy card. This is the Super Boss. So those of you who collect Michael Jordan cards, who have a Michael Jordan hierarchy poster, by the way, those are still available for more details. If you want to know what the hierarchy is, what it looks like, and what the pack odds are for damn near every Jordan card in the world, buy yourself a Michael Jordan hierarchy poster. Details about how you can buy those posters from me and ship it to you in a FedEx tube to protect it so you can laminate it, put it on your wall, frame it, do whatever you want. No, don't do whatever you want to it, but take care of it. I can ship you one of those hierarchy posters. I can ship up to 10 of those hierarchy posters in one tube. If you want to go resell it and make money on the back of Cajun at a local card show, you certainly can. Go sell it for $50. I don't care. Details on how to get those hierarchy posters are in the YouTube description as well. But if you had one of those hierarchy posters, you would know there are two types of inserts from this 1997 Skybox Z4 set. There's the Super Boss, which you see on your screen with, again, ugly alien Jordan face here. It's a little darker. It's a little chromier. It says Super here. If you zoom in, look where my cursor's moving. It's red Boss, and then it says Super in silver right across it. The back is right there, so the back is light, but the front is darker. And then when I say darker than what? Well, there's another little baby brother called the Boss. And so here we go. This is my family of Boss and Super Boss. There is my Boss in a PSA 10 grade, and so you can see it's sort of light colored. And if we go back and we look at the Super, look how dark, right? Dark, light, dark, light. You'll also see that there's no Super written across there, so that's how you can tell the difference. Not that, you'd have to be blind not to really tell the difference. I had a PSA 8 Super Boss, replaced it with today's PSA 9 Super Boss, and that's the end of the story. So the 8 was a placeholder on a low end. The 9's a little more valuable, a little more expensive card. It's not a cheap card in a PSA 9 because PSA 10s are very few and far between, very tough to come across. So happy to replace the 8 with a 9 and kind of move on. I'll recirculate that PSA 8 into the world. So some of you guys watching this mail day video, you may be bidding on that card using the Cajun Cardboard affiliate link in a future Fanatics Collect weekly auction. Next in this mail day, we're getting bigger, right? Have you noticed this? We're getting a little bit bigger each time. This is a 1996 Ultra Platinum Medallion. Again, there was the argument, Platinum Medallion Tier 1, Platinum Medallion Tier 2. I opted to put Legacy Collection in Tier 1 after consulting with tons of Jordan collectors around the world. I moved the Platinum Medallions into Tier 2. We could have broken it up, put some Platinums in 1, some Legacies in 2. I opted not to do that for ease of use, and honestly, I just felt that the Legacies were just a notch above the Platinums. That being said, you're looking at a pop 1 in 14,800 card, okay? This is a PSA 8 Platinum Medallion copy, and it's a duplicate copy because I already had a PSA 9. Let me share that with you. Here's what I have. So I picked up, this is my PSA 9, which is a Pop 9. There are only 7 PSA 10s out there. And then I picked up this PSA 8 in Fanatics Collect Weekly Auction number 138 as well. So now I have a 9, I have an 8. That's really kind of trade bait because I'm still looking for a couple Platinum Medallions. I'm still looking for one additional Legacy Collection, the 1997 Row 3. So I'm hoping that maybe I can use the PSA 8 Platinum Medallion, step it up, number P280. This is the subset Platinum Medallion, so a little bit cheaper, on the cheaper end. And by the way, did y'all notice that Pippen's back there in the background? I never noticed that. You'll notice on this card it is numbered P280, and so that's what makes it a Platinum Medallion. Also on the front, as we discussed in the hierarchy videos itself, the words are like that, oh God, I just went blank. Not bedazzled, what's that called? Not choice. Choice? What's that stuff called? What is this called? I'm 50 years old and I can't remember what you call it with that kind of blur stuff in the background, the way that script appears on there, but Platinum Medallion Edition, there it is right in front of your face. You can't really miss it. Just to show you guys what this is all about, and why pack odds are not always as simple as you think. If you wanted to find the pack odds for the Platinum Medallions in this particular 1997 Skybox, 1996 Ultra, sorry, Skybox, 1996 Ultra, check it out. So here's what we've got on Trading Card Database. In Series 1, this is why the pack odds get a little bit trickier, and that's why the pack odds of all Platinum Medallions are not the same. It depends on the series they're in. If you're looking at Series 1, I've got it highlighted on your screen. I'm on Trading Card Database, tcdb.com. 1 through 148, that's Series 1. It's actually 1 through 150, but number 149 and number 150 are checklists. There are no Platinum Medallion checklists for Series 1 or Series 2, so you immediately throw those out. So cards 1 through 148 in Series 1, remember, this is Series 2 that we're looking at with P280. Series 1 is 1 in 180 packs. In Series 2, it's 1 in 100 packs, but there are only 148 cards. So 148 times 100 is 14,800. That means you have a 1 in 14,800 odds of pulling this Michael Jordan Step It Up out of a Series 2 1996 Ultra Pack. Them's some big odds. Am I wrong? That is trouble. Last card, I'm going outside the box. This was a product that I absolutely loved. I'm old, right? You heard me say I'm 50 years old. I was pulling these packs. I was opening these boxes. I was busting the hell out of this stuff way back in 2002. It's the Topps Pristine. I never pulled one of these, though. It's the Topps Pristine die cut, and you'll see it's die cut down here, bottom left. Refractor Michael Jordan. These are serial numbered to 99. It is a PSA 9 copy. This is serial numbered 30 out of 99, which is about Jordan's career average. It's die cut really cool down here in the bottom left, but it's also, if you'll notice, die cut up here in the top right as well, where it's rounded by that Topps Pristine symbol. If you guys have never opened a box of Topps Pristine, I highly recommend it. It's just really, really, really cool. They have a uncirculated card in there, which I think was the first product that I recall doing that back in the day. There was, I think, a 2001 Topps Pristine, maybe even a 2000 Topps Pristine as well. But I've got this bad boy pulled up. Let's go ahead and show you guys. There it is. So you're talking about serial number to 99. There are 11 PSA 10s. There's 13 PSA 9s. I've got pulled up on your screen. This was my purchase right here. I did set a record, which I'm known to do from time to time when I'm looking for a particular card. But this is the record-setting price paid for a PSA 9. Yes, you're welcome. $2,760. Again, it's one of those cards. I don't know if I'd ever upgrade to a 10. I probably would. I'm just that kind of person. The last 10 sold in 2022 for $7,200. Card Ladder thinks it's worth $7,800. I think it would push $10,000. So to pick up the 9 for about 1/4, let's say 1/3. Best case, but probably more likely 1/3 the price of the PSA 10, which is, again, a pop 11 out there. I am okay paying a little bit of a premium, about a $500 premium over the second highest price ever paid. That's fine with me. Let's put this thing in the collection and then just kind of go from there. I like some of the Jordan's Wizard stuff, Topps Pristine, Topps Chrome, the different stuff, the finest. There's some really cool Jordan stuff in Wizards uniforms that people are kind of sleeping on. It's not hierarchy stuff, right? Because that didn't fall within the criteria. But this, amongst many of them, this is obviously going to be, this is the best Wizards Michael Jordan card that I own. I think I probably could have pulled that up and shared that link with you, the Michael Jordan's Wizards cards that I own. I've got some pretty cool ones. I don't think I have any of them that are more than, $2,500 like this one, $2,700, whatever the case may be. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap on mail day number 159. This is how I do it. I show you my cards in my Fanatics Collect Vault. I'm sorry, some people like to see me swivel and share. I can't live that way. I've got too many things going on. This is my inventory management system as well. This is my search engine. This is my database. I don't have, if you guys could see what my law office looks like over here to my right, you would laugh your ass off. I can't imagine taking 2,000 graded cards and trying to figure out a place to put those in here. Not to mention the fact that Hurricane Francine's about to come through. You're going to see this video weeks after, so hopefully everything goes well. But tomorrow, Hurricane Francine hits the coast of Louisiana, and I can rest easy because my cards are sitting in the Fanatics Collect Vault in Oregon, where nothing bad seems to happen. Apparently, I went up there and it was like the perfect weather. It was just beautiful. Everything about Oregon was amazing, but none more amazing than looking at the vault and getting a tour of the former PWCC, now Fanatics Collect. So if you guys are interested in learning more about vaulting your cards with Fanatics Collect or selling your cards, you can message me anytime. You can comment to this video. You can also message me on Instagram. I'm very easy to locate. Cajun_Cardboard on Instagram. I'd be happy to chat through any and all of that stuff with you guys. Again, if you are interested in buying or selling on Fanatics Collect, easy. Just check the YouTube description. Thank you guys for watching these videos on the weekend. These mail days are almost always Saturdays and Sundays. If you just like watching people share mail days and share cards that they got back, then I've got, as you can tell, 159 of them for you. If you want to go back and binge watch, it's probably pretty funny. I'm probably pretty stupid and making some, picking up some cards that I've since sold in the first couple mail days. It'd be fun to go back and like watch mail day number 1 to see what was actually in there. I don't even remember. It's been years. But mail days, if that's your thing, I've got a playlist. Every single one of these goes into a mail day playlist. So if you wanted to go back and binge watch and follow how I collect, you can certainly go back and see. There's a lot of stuff you could laugh at. There's a lot of stuff you would be probably impressed with. And there's a lot of stuff you would probably feel sorry for me buying and or selling in all of these mail days going back for years and years and years. Thank you guys as always for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Peace.